Welcome, dear viewers, to another exciting episode on the Top Prime Rankings channel. Today we're peeling back the glamorous facade of Hollywood to reveal the shocking truths that lie beneath. From the infamous casting couch scandals to the dark side of child stardom, we're exposing the secrets that the silver screen has long sought to hide. We'll delve into the shadowy history of the Hollywood Blacklist, explore the rampant drug abuse culture that permeates Tinseltown, and uncover the systemic sexism and pay disparity that have persisted for decades. These revelations will challenge your perceptions, burst your bubbles, and perhaps even break your hearts. But remember, the truth, though bitter, is the first step towards change. So, are you ready for a thrilling journey into the heart of darkness? Brace yourself as we delve into the first secret. Our first shocking revelation is the notorious casting couch culture that has tainted Hollywood's glamorous image. The casting couch, a term as old as Hollywood itself, refers to the unspoken, clandestine practice of granting career opportunities in exchange for sexual favors. It's a scandal so deeply rooted in the industry that it's become almost synonymous with the path to stardom. This culture of exploitation thrived in the shadows, shielded by the glitz and glamour of Tinseltown. Aspiring actors, bright-eyed and full of dreams, were often lured into this trap, their naivety and ambition exploited by those in positions of power. The casting couch became a symbol of a system that thrived on manipulation and abuse of power, a system where the gatekeepers of success could demand unthinkable concessions under the promise of fame and fortune. Over the years, countless individuals have fallen prey to this scandal. Their stories, once hushed whispers in the corridors of Hollywood, have now become rallying cries for change. These brave voices have peeled back the curtain, revealing an industry riddled with systemic abuse and coercion. The impact of the casting couch scandal on Hollywood has been profound, triggering a seismic shift in the industry. The veil of silence has been lifted, and the industry is being forced to confront its dark past. This scandal has sparked a critical dialogue about power dynamics, consent, and the need for a safer, more equitable industry. In the wake of these revelations, Hollywood has witnessed a surge of initiatives aimed at combating this pervasive issue. From the establishment of hotlines for reporting abuse to a renewed focus on diversity and inclusion, the industry is taking steps to dismantle the mechanisms that once enabled such exploitation. A dark truth indeed, but hold tight, as we have more shocking revelations to uncover. Our next secret takes us back to a chilling era of political paranoia and persecution, the Hollywood Blacklist. In the mid-20th century, during the height of the Cold War, Hollywood found itself caught in a web of political suspicion and fear. This period saw the rise of the Hollywood Blacklist, a clandestine practice by major studios that would forever leave a dark stain on the glamour of Tinseltown. The Hollywood Blacklist was a direct product of the McCarthy era, a time when anti-communist sentiment ran high and suspicion was the order of the day. Anyone perceived to have communist affiliations or sympathies, however slight, was seen as a potential threat to the American way of life. This fear seeped into Hollywood, and the once bright lights of the silver screen dimmed under the weight of political agendas. Major studios, in a bid to align with the prevailing political climate, began to blacklist actors, writers, and directors suspected of having communist ties. This was not a list you wanted to be on. Once blacklisted, your career in Hollywood was effectively over. Talented individuals found themselves ostracized, their names removed from film credits, their opportunities to work in the industry cut off. But the Hollywood Blacklist was more than just a career ender. It was a life ruiner. The social stigma attached to being blacklisted was immense. Many of those blacklisted were left to grapple with financial ruin and emotional distress, their lives irrevocably damaged by a climate of fear and suspicion. This shadowy chapter of Hollywood's history reveals the devastating effects of political paranoia on the creative industry. It serves as a stark reminder that the glitz and glamour of Hollywood often mask a much darker reality, where careers can be destroyed and lives ruined in the pursuit of political agendas. A haunting chapter from Hollywood's past, but the secrets don't end here. Let's move on to our next shocking revelation. Now, we expose a systemic issue that continues to plague Hollywood: pay disparity. Let's turn the spotlight on the not-so-glamorous side of Hollywood's glitz and glamour. The pay disparity in Hollywood is a glaring issue that's been swept under the red carpet for far too long. It's a tale as old as the industry itself, where the leading men take home the lion's share, while their female counterparts are left fighting for scraps. In the golden age of Hollywood, leading ladies were often paid a fraction of what their male co-stars earned. This wasn't a matter of talent or screen presence. It was systemic sexism, deeply ingrained in the industry's fabric. From Bette Davis to Marilyn Monroe, many iconic actresses were victims of this unjust pay practice. Fast forward to the 21st century, and the situation is not much different. Award-winning actresses like Jennifer Lawrence and Natalie Portman have publicly spoken up about being paid significantly less than their male co-stars. It's a clear case of gender discrimination, where roles of equal importance and screen time don't translate to equal paychecks. This pay disparity isn't limited to actors alone. Female directors, screenwriters, and producers also face the brunt of this gender wage gap. It's a stark reminder that Hollywood's problem isn't just on screen, but behind the scenes as well. But here's the silver lining. The conversation about pay disparity has picked up momentum in recent years. Actresses are no longer staying silent, and the call for fair compensation is louder than ever. The Time's Up movement, founded in the wake of the #MeToo campaign, has been instrumental in bringing this issue to the forefront. But change is slow, and the battle is far from over. As audiences, it's crucial for us to support this fight for equality and demand transparency in Hollywood's pay practices. After all, it's not just about the money. It's about respect, recognition, and the message it sends to the world about the value of a woman's work. A battle for equality still being fought. But brace yourself as we delve into yet another dark secret. Our fourth secret uncovers a rampant issue hidden behind the glittering facade of fame: drug abuse. A reality that is as harsh as it is pervasive. Drug abuse has long been a shadowy companion to the world of Hollywood. Staggering under the weight of fame, many celebrities have sought refuge in the dangerous world of drugs, seeking a temporary escape from the relentless glare of the spotlight. The instances of substance abuse among celebrities are both numerous and tragic. From the wild parties of yesteryears to the on-set binges of today, the drug culture has permeated every corner of Hollywood, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. The impact on the lives and careers of these stars is profound, often leading to a tragic end far removed from the glamour and adulation they once knew. A-listers, struggling artists, and everyone in between have succumbed to this rampant problem, proving that the glitz and glamour of Hollywood is often just a veneer hiding a much darker reality. What's more disquieting is the industry's seeming acceptance of this issue, often turning a blind eye to the problem until it's too late. Drug abuse in Hollywood is a grim reminder that fame is not always as glittering as it seems, and that the price of stardom can sometimes be too high to pay. A disturbing reality indeed, but we still have one more shocking secret to reveal. Our final secret reveals the unsettling realities of child stardom in Hollywood. Imagine being thrust into the spotlight, the weight of fame resting on tiny shoulders, all under the gaze of millions. The life of a child star is far from the glamour and glitz it often seems. These young actors, some barely out of their toddler years, are subjected to immense pressure and scrutiny. They're expected to perform at their peak, often sacrificing normal childhood experiences for grueling schedules and high-stakes roles. The industry, entranced by their talent and charm, often overlooks their need for support and guidance. The harsh reality is that these child stars are frequently exploited, their innocence used as a stepping stone for others' gain. Behind the scenes, they endure emotional trauma, the scars of which can last a lifetime. We've all heard the heartbreaking stories of promising young talents fading into obscurity, their lives marred by substance abuse, legal troubles, and mental health struggles. These stories highlight a significant failure on the part of the industry. It's a failure to protect its most vulnerable talents, to offer them the support they need, and to ensure their well-being is prioritized over profits. The dark side of child stardom is a sobering reminder of the price of fame. But remember, truth, however bitter, leads to change. As we conclude our journey into Hollywood's dark secrets, we hope these revelations have given you a new perspective on the industry. We've uncovered the casting couch scandal, the studio system's blacklist, the pay disparity, drug abuse, and the dark side of child stardom, each secret a shocking testament to the industry's underbelly. Your thoughts and reactions are welcome. Thank you for joining us on this revealing journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Top Prime Rankings channel for more intriguing content. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed.